Hi, I'm Glenn Rogers, and this is American Perspectives. In this video, we're going to talk about fighting for America. Now, some people don't like to fight, and they're tired of all the fighting, and they might say, well, I don't want to fight. Why do we have to fight? Fight all the time. Why are we having to fight? Well, it's because that we're in the middle of an ideological war. That's why we have to fight. War has been declared by the other side, by the way, and American values and ideas that the exceptional nation we are, right, is somehow ugly and unkind and wicked are being proposed. People are saying America is a terrible place. Our children are being taught to hate America and to hate white people. Even white people are being taught to hate white people. And the simple fact is, if we don't do something to fight back, if we just let it go because I don't want to fight anymore, let's just try to get along. If we take that position, okay, then America, as we know it, as it has always been, will cease to exist. So before we get too deeply into that, let me ask you to help us out a little bit here by subscribing to our channel. That really helps us out quite a bit. It allows our video to move up through the algorithm so that it's available to more people. And that's really what we want, isn't it? We want more people to see these videos if they're interested. So if you hit the subscribe button, that kind of helps us along with that. So please do that. Okay, so why does America need to fight? Why do we need to fight for America? And why would we fight over ideology? See, I said we're in an ideological war. And so why would we need to fight over ideology? Well, because the ideology involved puts America at risk. It puts America at stake. And the short and the long of it is America is worth fighting for. And we can't let it go. We can't let it die. We can't let it be taken and destroyed and made into something else. America is the most exceptional nation that exists on the face of the earth. And it's the most exceptional nation that has ever existed. When Americans defeated the British, which was absolutely astonishing to everybody in the world, including the British, who had the most powerful military in the world at the time. And, we were just a bunch of farmers running around in the woods with, a few guys out there. But we rallied, we created an army, and we had some pretty good military minds involved, and we fought them, and we won. And America was then established, and the people of Europe looked at America and said, wow, look at that. Look at those people. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they believe. Look at the foundation of their nation. Look at what they advocate. Look at how they're structuring their government. Look at the rights those people have. This is amazing. And what happened? A whole bunch of people wanted to come here as quickly as they could. And America has been a nation of immigration ever since. People want to come here. Why? Because we're a terrible, crummy place where we're a bunch of racists that hate people who aren't exactly like us. No. That has never been true. It isn't true now. The people saying that are lying. This is not a country of racists, and there is no systemic racism. That's a lie. America is the most exceptional nation in the world. And we want it to continue to be that. America is the freest nation. We have more freedoms than anybody else. America is the most generous nation, not just as a nation in the government part of the nation, in the foreign aid that we give, but the generosity of the American people. The amount of money they give, hundreds of billions with a B, okay, hundreds of billions every single year, year after year after year after year. The American people are the most generous people on the planet. We're the freest and we are the most generous. We are the nation that leads the way in medical, scientific, and technological advancement in the world. America is a great place. It always has been, and it still is, irregardless of what the people are saying who are lying about our country. America is the nation that more people want to come to than any place else. Now, why would they want to come here if this was a crummy nation? Why would people be risking their lives and their lives of the children to get into this country? Why? Because it's the greatest place to be. It's the best place to be. And people who don't live here, people on the outside, they know this is the best place to be. And this is where they want to be. You see, America, as in the America that we have always been, the America that was established in 1776, by the way, not 1619, 1776, that America is worth fighting for. Now, why do we need to fight for it? Why does there have to be a fight? Because the evil forces of Marxism are trying to destroy it. Now, I know there are some people out there who think that is just a ridiculous overstatement, the evil forces of Marxism. It sounds like Darth Vader or something from Star Wars or something, and you know, or at least that's what some people would say. But the fact is, Marxism is an ugly, evil doctrine, and there are people who are advocating it and want to make our nation in the image of Marxism and the things that he advocated. Okay? They want to destroy America. And they're in the process of moving in that direction right now, today, as we speak. We need to fight for America. We need not to sit back and go, oh, well, you know, it'll be okay. I'm not sure it will be okay. We need to fight for our rights. Well, why? Because our rights are being threatened, that's why. Because our rights are worth fighting for. They are unalienable rights. They cannot be taken away from us. And yet, there are people who are trying to take them away from us. Our rights are being challenged. The freedom of speech, part of the First Amendment, that's being challenged. People are being censored. People are being hushed up. People are not allowed to talk about certain things. That's not right. Our freedom of religion has been challenged. In the last year, churches have been closed. Before that, you know, what you could do in schools regarding religion, that had been challenged. Freedom of religion is not as firmly established as many people think it is. What about the right to keep and bear arms? Well, that's being challenged too. The government is trying to take our defensive weapons away from us. They don't want us to be able to defend ourselves. We have a government that wants to control us, that wants to control every aspect of our lives. How are they doing that? How are they doing that? By tossing out a very alluring idea, something that a lot of people who don't think about it, right, will grab onto quickly. Well, what is this alluring idea? They want to give us money. They want to give us free money. Okay, first, there is no free anything. Okay, except grace from God, that's free. All right, but when you're talking about people in the physical world, there's nothing free. Okay, what they're calling free isn't free. Somebody's going to pay for it. So it isn't free. That's part of the lie. okay? But they want to give people money. Why? Because then those people who take that money are dependent on the government. And they want to take our weapons. They say, "Ooh, so everything will be safer. We want to make America as safe as it possible. And people having defensive weapons makes it unsafe." That's a lie. That's a lie. And there have been plenty of studies that have been done, okay, that have shown that law-abiding citizens owning defensive weapons doesn't endanger anybody. What it does is make everybody safer because the crime level drops. The crime level goes down when the number of weapons that people are carrying with them goes up. That is an actual proven fact. The data is there. But these people don't care about facts and data. They just want what they want. And what they want is to make us defenseless. And then they want to defund the police so that we are completely vulnerable to the criminals who want to hurt us. Now, why would they want that? Why would they be going down that path? Why would they be telling the lies they're telling? Because what they really want is for us to be unable to mount a defense against their takeover of the government, of the country, and of our lives. If we are both dependent on them and defenseless against them, then we're powerless. And they are in control, which is what they want. But is that what we want? Well, it's not what I want. And I think it's not what most people want. Now, the thing that most people don't seem to understand is that you can't let government get big and in control and still say, well, yeah, but I'm in control of it. No, you're not. If they get big enough and in control enough, then you're not in control anymore. They're in control. What I'm trying to say in this video is that America, the original America that was established and that we've had for 250 years or longer, is worth fighting for. Our freedoms, our rights, everything is worth fighting for. The question is, are we willing to fight? Those are my thoughts for the day. I hope you appreciate what I've been saying. If you do, I hope that you'll subscribe. I hope that you'll watch more of our videos. That's what we're here for, is to try to help educate and encourage people. And so please watch more of our videos, share them with other people so other people can watch as well. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.